Hello everybody, welcome back to Paperback Thoughts, and in this week's video I'm going to talk about a book that I finished reading last week, which is All the Lives We Never Lived by Anuradha Roy. This is the first book that I'm reading from Anuradha Roy, and she has a couple of books before this is her latest book, and a couple of books before this one are An Atlas of Impossible Longing, The Folded Earth, and Sleeping on Jupiter, which was even longlisted for the 2015 Booker Prize. And this is the third Indian contemporary novel that I read recently, and this easily tops the list of the best experience among the three. Anuradha Roy portrays the story of a lonely young boy, Mishkin, whose mother abandons him at the age of 9 and runs away to Bali. This forms the crux of the story, and major part of the story is told in first person, where Mishkin, who's much older and retired, is kind of remembering all these things that actually shaped him as a human being. Some of the things that I absolutely loved about this book are how poetic Anuradha Roy writes her prose, because that's something which will hit you soon after you start reading the very first sentence. You're kind of pulled into how beautifully she writes and how beautifully she portrays everything which otherwise we would only see as trivial. This is a book which focuses, emphasis and signifies a lot of female emotions and gives importance to a lot of female characters, and this character which stands out the most is Mishkin's mother, Gayatri, who runs away with this German painter when Mishkin was 9. There is a lot of mystery surrounding this character Gayatri, the only reason being we are only able to see this character through the eyes of Mishkin, who is just a kid and he doesn't have his opinion on his own, and he is not able to perceive anything more than what is directly given to him, and that is only what is what we as readers is also getting. But a major share of Gayatri is left as a mystery throughout the book, and it's only towards the end of the book we get to know some of the aspects of her life and some of the reasons behind why this happened and why that happened, and that kind of intrigues and keeps the reader going to find out more about this character, which was a very interesting structure and narrative altogether, and a very fresh reading experience. And through Gayatri, the author has explored many aspects of what it means to be free and what freedom means, especially for a woman or somebody who is forced to be in a particular family setup where a woman is expected to cook and serve for her family and have no other dreams, and be what being civilized means to a woman, and how it is different from men, and what challenges she faces when she is ready to challenge those things forms a major part of the book. And whenever the characters are traveling or describing a particular scene of nature, Anuradha Roy is flawless in her art. The words that she chooses to describe nature is so beautiful that you kind of feel like going back and rereading it soon after you're done with the paragraph. The only places where I felt a little disconnected were the book is a little too long for me. I mean, there are a couple of places where it doesn't add much to the story, so it could have been easily edited out and the heart of the story could have still been preserved. I gave it a 3 stars on Goodreads, which means this wasn't a perfect read for me, but there are a couple of places that you will definitely enjoy, and do pick this book up and give it a try. You might fall in love with this book. If you do want to pick it up, I'll leave the purchase link in description. Buy it from there, and I'll see you next week with another book.